Let's do this.
Save your pity and your mercy. I have no use for it.
Nope.
And jump off into the sweet relief of death.
Hello everybody, I'm RuudDevil. Welcome back to another Age of the Ring cast. Send me your casts. I'm running out. Actually, I have loads. Sometimes I look at the map and I see like Daggerlad or whatever and I'm like, you know what, I'm not casting that. But today, we're on the Iron Hills, a classic from Biff Me 2. In the top right, Woodland Realm. Oh, Samuel Jenkins, okay. And then in the bottom left, we have Lorien, which is Thranduin. So Elf v Elf. Lorien versus Mirkwood. The Drunkards versus... What do they do in Lorien? They just sing a lot, I guess? The Singers versus the Drunkards. Battle of the Louts and Artisans. I don't know. I'll probably think of something more poetic later and then cry in the shower. It's like, why didn't you say that in the cast? It could have been so much better. But anyway, pretty standard start. Double Malon into a barracks. I imagine he's going to go for the Spearmen. They are expensive, but I like to open up with Spearmen over the Lorien Archers. Although there aren't any wargs on this map. It's Drakes, Goblins, and then these annoying... Oh no, they replaced... That's a good change. This used to be Spider Lair. And spiders are just so difficult to deal with. But it seems it's all Goblins, and then... Oh, they've changed that as well! There's no Drakes, it's just Cave Trolls. Oh, well, alright then. I know Jenkins, he always likes to scout with Faradir. And it's sort of hard to see them on the map, but... He's most likely sent a Faradir in to try and snipe the building. It's gone with a slightly forward barracks. Not near his fortress, there it is. Oh, there's his Faradir. Faradir on cue. And the knife fighters as well. I think, I mean, Goblin Warriors can be annoying to creep because there's so many of them. So when I do it, I like to wait for at least two. So I would like to see him go with the Archers first. Or Archers and the Dagger Warriors to sort of get him. But Thranduin's going in with Spearmen. I wonder if he's gonna just creep or if he's gonna go on the attack. This is where the Faradir comes in useful. He's got two Faradir. I don't like to make two Faradir. Faradir are one of the coolest units in the game. Like a single entity unit that isn't a hero is always interesting. But I only like to make one because they're 150 each. And if they get detected, then they're basically dead. Like they have no hit points as you'd expect. And yeah, if they get detected, they're fucked. So that's why I like to only make one and just sort of scout. I think picking off builders with them is you're asking a bit too much. So he's creeping Sam's Goblin Lair, so a bit of an aggressive move. The Faradir are going to creep the Cave Troll. Okay, interesting strat. If the Faradir were on the bridge scouting, he would be able to pick these guys off though. And there's plenty of trees to hide in. But if this doesn't take too long, he's actually doing some really good damage to that Cave Troll. Wow, there's a lot of money to be had there. And he's already creeped the Goblin Lair there, so... pretty even in terms of creeps, because they've each got one. But Jenkins is close to getting the Cave Troll, and plus 62 for bringing down that Cave Troll. Well done. So, he could have been sniping these guys, but he got some money from the Cave Troll anyway. So that's pretty good. Let's have a look at their powers. Horn of the Gate. I think one of the best balance changes they could do for Woodland Realm is if you swap this around with the tree. Because everyone and their... Is that a jail? Getting plus 10? Mate, you were never going to get the prison guard research in time. It's 600 and he's got it. That is a really bad start for Jenkins. And Lorien's gone for the Elven Horn, so I don't have to check that. But that is really... Oh, that's a bit of a blow. I think all the money he made from this, he just lost on that cellar. Ah, that's so unfortunate. Cellar is kind of unique. I wasn't expecting him to go for that. But because of the cost of the cellar door, the 600 upgrade, I like to use it defensively and not for fast traveling. They don't really need the fast traveling. They're pretty fast already. Anyway, Sylvan Archers are flanking. And back to what I was saying. One of the best balances they could do is Horn at the Gate is really good. Everyone goes for it in the beginning because of the damage and armor. But it also goes into the best tier 2 that they get, which is the Elven King's Patience. So I think a good balance and to encourage other people to go for other tier 2s is actually to swap this with the tree. And that way if people go for Horn of the Gate, they'll have to go for Scavenger or whatever the other one is. Not the Waystone, the one that I can't think of right now. But it would mean that people would go for Scavenger more and not always Elven King's Patience. At least in the beginning. And I think that would be a good way of, you know, getting to see different tier 2s and not just always Patience. Anyway, Wind Riders, which you get at level 2. Are they even called Wind Riders? No, Wild Riders, there we go. But you get at the level 2 barracks. They are Horse Archers. And actually a pretty good pick against Lauren, I would say.
I am Tauriel, and I will stand with you.
And pretty high quality voice acting from Tauriel there. For a little bit more money, you get Farron, and Farron doesn't die. Tauriel, if she gets caught out, she's dead. And as you know, with me, a lot of my choices in terms of heroes are who can I make a mistake with and they'll survive. It's why I don't go with Nazgul, and Tauriel is also in that category because she will die immediately. So this Lorien player is playing pretty aggressively. First blood to him because the cellar door went down. Double barracks, and he's already upgrading it for 800. And this is where Lorien is really annoying. He's also going for stables. I don't think he needs to go for the stables if he's got this.
The men of the wood are here
to serve. The men of the wood are here to serve. So he's going with a whole range of units. Woodsmen are pretty good, but I'm not sure why he made them. If you're going for Tauriel to buff these guys, then you just keep going with that.
Sylvan Rangers ready for orders.
And I would honestly, yeah, forget the Woodsmen and just spend more money into Wild Riders. But I think that must be Orifin. So really well played from Threnduin so far. He's already got the money to upgrade his barracks, and he's also got a hero out, which is basically perfect order for Lorien. And I think the only reason he's able to do this is because he hasn't really lost anything. He lost maybe one unit of archers, and that was it. And the Wild Riders, I think the pathfinding bugged out there because their backs were against the cliff. It sort of counted as them being trapped there. Even though there was clear, like, passages, I think sometimes the pikes can trap you in if there's, like, a gorge to your rear. And another resource building going down for Jenkins. But now he's on the counter-attack here. He's getting the creep player here. He's bossed him off it. Tauriel is buffing all these guys. Gives him attack range and vision. And he needs to watch out for Cav. I think that's why he's gone for the stables. If that is exactly why, then Threnduin's a better player than I give him credit for. He needs to switch to melee. They have. He's researching the dogs now. Dagger fighters get in there to make sure the Woodsmen survive. And I would have kept chasing there. He needs to keep going because they're level 4. Maybe stealth procced, and that's why they ran away. So now he's having to chase. But a little mini resurgence there from Jenkins. So well done. Oh, but a little swift counterattack. We've got 2 pikemen and 1 archer. Literally 1 archer. And he's going straight for the heroic statue. So Threnduin playing really well. He lost a lot of troops there, but he's undeterred. He's going for the counterattack. And they'll probably get that heroic statue. I just want to check the status of these barracks. He's going for Pathstalkers, and this one's still level 1. He's got 1 Galathrium. Okay. Strange that they didn't go in with this. I feel like this map really caters well to elves, because so many trees, they can just stealth. This would also be a good map for Wildmen and for Bounders. There's the vulnerability, but unfortunately, no archers to really exploit that. The well goes down and the heroic statue goes down. Tauriel is going down. And, oh! That's why I don't go with her. Right there, folks. You make one itsy-bitsy mistake and she's gone. Galathrium and Lorien archers with that really impressive range just mowing her down there. So, I'm not sure if Orifin died. I would think not. No, there's Orifin. So, Orifin made it out. The level 4 pikes did make it out. And poor Jenkins really on the back foot here. I think, let's have a look. No, he's broke. Okay. He's lost a lot of money. This is basically all dead. He spent money upgrading the Sylvan Barracks. He lost the cellar door. He does have level 3 and B economy, so he spent a lot of money into that.
Ready for your orders.
And the thing is, if he goes for Greenwood, he's not getting any discounts because he's gone with the, whatever these resources. He's gone for the hunting shrines. which discount your Sylvan and not your Greenwood. Because I was recommending he go Slayer, because Slayer would mop up this, actually maybe not that, but this, they would mop up all of that. Thranduil needs to be careful here. He must be at tier 2 by now. No, they're actually level on power points. The high ground is with Jenkins. There is no leadership for the Sylvan Archers, no Herc statue, no Tauriel. They are fast, and the Pathstalkers... I feel like Pathstalkers should only be used if you've got them level 2. He does have banner carries, he can get it. But I feel like they should only... only attack if they've got level 2. Because while they do a lot of damage, they are poorly armored. And so they need the level 2 buff to really make the best use of them. And a decent trample from what is effectively horse archers. I think they killed one guy in there. Which is better than nothing. Not sure it was worth the charge, but still looked quite impressive. And Jenkins needs to be careful not to push too far, because we've got 2 Galathrim here. Elven King's Patience, there it is. And I think he wants to get these Galathrim. It slows down for what seems like an eternity, and the decrease in leadership means you can get so many high-quality kills with Elven King's Patience. And tier 2. Is he going to go for another tier 1, or is he going to go for the... is it Elven Wood he can get with the Horn? I think it's Elven Wood, and I think it's the Mirkwood summon. And hold ground for Orifin, and he's getting him out. Oh. If Tauriel was there, the extra range, he would have gone down. He's gone with Amroth Knights. Thranduil. I like it. He can't get Elven Wood, that means. It would have been Mirkwood or... it would have been the Sylvan Summon or Amroth Knights. Okay. Very impressed with Thranduil. He's seen what he's up against. Only Sylvan units, no pikes, low armor. Let's take the plunge. Let's go with the Amroth Knights. 750 Elite Cav. And I think... Do they... You don't need to research the horse shields, but you can equip them with horse shields. That's why they're so cool. I think he was right to Elven King's Patience there. And if he had got the hero, if he had got Orifin, then that would have been a great Elven King's Patience. But these annoying Galathrim are still alive. And credit to Thranduil, he hasn't rushed Malon Bows yet. Let's have a quick look. No Malon Bow rush. He could do it. But he hasn't done it yet. And I think there are a few more terrifying sights in Age of the Ring than when these guys start getting their golden armor. Because that means he's got upgrades, and it means that these guys that are already amazing are just that much tankier. Anyway, I'm surprised to see no Rumil. Rumil works so well with any archer. And let's just zoom in on these beloved knights. They worked very hard making these models for us. And I love the golden leaves just scattered along the ground on all the Lorraine buildings. It's so beautiful. Damn, I love those horses. Alright, so I think this is the... I thought this was just going to be the Pathstalkers, but he sent about 3 units in here. He could stealth his archers here, and then just wreak havoc with Pathstalkers. He's destroyed one of his resource buildings and gone with the vineyard. Which might suggest he's going to get Greenwood Warriors. Farron does come out. I don't see a Tauriel. At level 3, Farron can summon some Greenwood Spears. It's the only way you can get that particular unit. So that could be a decent defense against these Amroth Knights. Remember, Jenkins has no idea that Amroth Knights are coming out. And yeah, okay. Trying to win you playing this so well, but keep him there. They stealth in trees. He has no idea. You could have also stealthed these guys and told them to hit buildings for that amazing damage buff. And he could have got the whole army there instead he only got 1 unit. I like how he's got the Mark of Boomer, whatever you want to call it, on auto cast. And these guys are now vulnerable. That's why he went with the Woodsman. I just figured it out. The vulnerability for the archers. Well done. I just literally realized it. He's only made 1. And that's enough to literally get value out of all these. And I see Tauriel. I see Evangeline Lilly, which I'm... Back to slander. Did she hit someone with her car and get away with it? Or is that other actress? If you know the answer, comment down below. And don't write that stupid Hood Classic thing. Anyway, what is this? Just a regular ant. And there was one spearman in there. 2 spearmen in there, actually, so he couldn't have gone for the cheeky trample. Now Jenkins has seen the Amaroth Knights. Thranduin hitting on the right flank. Thranduin is splitting his army up into groups and actually pulling out with the speed. And Jenkins is moving with a huge club. This is going to be bad. Oh, that's going to be terrible. Oh my god. The spearmen were slightly out of position. They've got the horse shield, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Elite Cav can just... Elite Cav with horse shield can brush aside tier 1 pikes. It's just the way it works in this game. That's the reason why Snowborn is so effective. He's gonna need palace guards to just put a dent in these guys. Tariel did survive. The Ent finally goes down. Farron level 2 has used the summon though. He should have waited till level 3 for that extra spear. And he needs to be careful, because if heroes are running away from Cav, the Cav will just hunt them down and destroy them. 9 points for Sam. And Lego last. That's usually his go-to with regards to heroes. And Tara's going to go down a second time, and that's what I was talking about. I told you, Cav can run down any hero in the game and win. I think Farron is close enough to the building to be safe. Oh, and they're clumped! Something hit them there. I'm not sure what that... Oh, that was a shield bash! The shield bash just killed about 5 Emerald Knights, and they're all dead! Oh, I don't know if he meant to clump up the knights there, but if that was intentional, that was the greatest bait in the history of baiting. That was a master baiting right there. And really good shield bash as well. That animation is... I thought that was Hal there. Oh my god, it's Orifin. And Galleon is out as well with Legolas, so 2 more heroes. And Orifin, get wrecked. Farron the Great. Farron the Racist, sorry. But yeah, just a great all-around hero, and, God, what a game. What a fucking game. 8 points for, Thranduin. Elven King's Patience comes out prematurely again. He must despise these Galadhrim. They are level 4. Celeborn is here to turn the tide, and that was a, that was a big waste. Oh no, they're slowing down. This could be bad. Galleon Heal needs to come out. And how the hell is Celeborn losing? Okay, he needs to pull out now. He needs, oh, because he's got Legolas sniping him. Galleon's going in. There goes the heal. Healing no one but himself. It's like Harp when he tells a dad joke and he's the only one in the room laughing. Level 5 Galadhrim. How are they leveling up? Die. I think he just left Galleon to die. He can be the sacrificial lamb. And there he goes down. Where is Celeborn? Celeborn. All friendly nearby units and heroes fear resistance and speed. Causes fear to enemies. Yeah, it's this one, the Silver Host. This is the ability I like, and I never get to use Celeborn, really. But I want to see that. I want to see the summon in action. But what a great back and forth. Slightly different tactics to what we're usually seeing, but a really high-quality game. Unfortunately, Sam was a little premature with... In addition to his master baiting, he is also premature with that Elven King's Patience. I think you want to bait a really big army in there. And not when they're outside their base. I think he was very premature with that one. But it's easy to say that now. But I don't know. Like, right there... when he does his big attack, if you could slow them down... Because remember, it nullifies all leadership. So you get a big coordinated attack and then you cast it? Oh, man. Sylvan Archers would have a field day with them. Alright, 1 Amaroth Knight. Back on the field. I'm just gonna quickly... Do I have time to look away? I think I do. I just want to see his upgrades. Malon Bow is researched. Elven Armor researched. New Blood researched. Yes, that was a Halo Wars joke. Fucking like the video for that one. If you got it, hell yes. Okay. Impressive army. Galadhrim. They've got the bows before the armor. Thranduin likes the attack. But the early aggression is sort of over. Malons are spreading on this side. I think economically he must be well in the lead now. And 1,500 for that Sylvan Fletching. And actually 1,500 for the Sylvan Steel as well, so more expensive upgrades for Mirkwood. I did know that already, I was just reminding. What has he gone for? Yeah, Sylvan Allies, no. No. You go for the Elven... Oh no, damn it. You should go no further into Elven Word. It's so hard to make these choices. While everyone like poo-poos Lorion's tier 4s, they have the best tier 2s. They're like Rivendell in terms of like tier 2 quality. They don't have a single bad one. They're all viable. But I would say the Sylvan Summon is the least viable, you know? Okay, 2 more points. Jenkins will probably go into the Aeothered. It's slightly longer than the Aeothered. I think it's Aeothered. The ancestors that are here. I think he'll probably go into that. And credit to Sam, he's actually upgrading these spearmen. It looks like they... No, they didn't. Okay, I thought I saw a shine there. What was that? Oh, he's gone with the fletching. So he's got the arrow upgrade. But credit to him. Okay, now he's getting the Greenwood Warriors. Okay. So a really exciting, like, early... well, really exciting opening phase. I didn't see any laming. No Ent Rush, no Galathrim Rush. He made, like, 1 Galathrim early on, but he sort of utilized the Sylvans really well. But now we're just sort of moving into the latter stages of the game where they're building up for one decisive battle. On the Lorien side, we've got 1 Ent, 2 Amroth Knights, which he could flank with and harass. That's what I would be doing. And he's got Kellerborn. Orphan did die. Do we have any more heroes? I do not think so, Streaky Beaky. Oh, and on the right side, Jenkins is going for it. And 782 command points worth of Sylvan. Remember, they're not highly armored. But he does have the King of Wood and Stone with a rock and stone. And don't be afraid to mount him on his stag, because he can charge through pikes and be okay. 1 more point. He wants to bait. He wants to get that tier 3. There goes the summon. There goes the horn. I think he missed most of his army there. He is clumped. He needs to watch out. He needs to watch out. There's the Aeothered. And he's going to summon him in from behind and just get rid of those Galathrim. Because Galathrim are having a field day right now. They've got the heavy armor. Spearmen are holding the line. Aeothered comes in. And let's have a look at this trample. Oh, insta-kill, baby! Those are the ones that weren't...
I hear the ghouls crying.
Those are the ones that weren't upgraded, so they died immediately. We can't see the summon yet from Kellerborn. Aeothered is in the back. These Galathrim are getting completely shreked. If he could switch to melee on that end, then they would be sort of stuck. Amroth Knights did get into the back and got their own kills there. I think Farron died. And these Amroth Knights have literally just shut the door. The remaining Galathrim are still alive, and all these Sylvan are dying. I need to see the power points on Lorien. Not as much as I thought. Farron is alive. Tauriel is somehow still alive.
Back to the trees.
And I don't see where... No, there's Thranduil. Thranduil was in the back. They weren't getting the armor buff. I think Thranduil... depends how far it went. But all those Sylvan down the drain. It's not such a bad idea for Sam. Because now he can start teching up into Greenwood. And given how many Sylvan units were there, I think he needed to spread them out a bit. And I think the Amroth Knights did a lot of damage there. The tier 3 really did all the work there. You could see just how outclassed the Sylvan were before the mighty Galathrim there. I think what he needed to spread out his archers a bit. And focus down the spearmen. And then once you close the gap on these Galathrim, then they should die. But he was caught off guard a little bit, because his front army was here and he got attacked here. But yeah, there was a decisive win for Thranduil. At least Sam didn't lose any heroes. And Thranduil did level up a bit. I think he was maybe killing Amroth Knights, but it seemed to be like sort of out of the action for the most bit. Haldir of Lothlorien is back. Kellerborn, how did you not level up? You must have killed so many guys. Alright, let's have a look at the... Sam's getting the more power points, but losing the more units. Is it because these units are, like, higher tier? And they're experienced, so they yield more power points? Is that how it works? I don't know. But Thranduil does have his tier 2 ready. He's going for the attack. He smells blood. There goes the level. Summon, summon, summon. And the archers are just mowing them down. Yeah, he's got enough Galathrim with Malon bows to fix this. There they are. And did you see the shimmer? Like, shining stars as he did the summon there? I think that only shows up on ultra high, and that was beautiful. There's the tier 2. Greenwood Warriors coming out. Not sure why he made Siege. Bit presumptive with that. Maybe he queued them up before. And that's why I don't go with Sylvan, because they fucking die. Anyway, yeah, Siege doesn't do much damage to infantry unless it specifically states otherwise. And thank God, really, because that's fucking annoying in the original game. But I love the fact that he can summon these Silver Sentinels. It's so awesome. And I don't think he's able to sort of make enough units to challenge this. I think this is GG, but what a game it was. And honestly, well played from both players. No laming at all, just a lot of skill on display here. I think Jenkins is going to lose here, but I think he can hold his head up high. Jenkins isn't the kind of guy to destroy his fortress. He likes to fight to the last, and that's very admirable. It also makes it really annoying when you're facing him, but there you go. Anyway, these Greenwood Barracks, there's nothing, he can't get the units out quick enough. Too little, too late. I think he paid the price for rocking Sylvan for so long. But honestly, given that he was a tier behind in terms of units, he still played very well. The tier 3 from Lorien does come in, and what a fantastic counter to the Gilded Guard is the Eagle Summon. That's just unfortunate from Mirkwood's point of view. And he was really close to a tier 4, honestly, not that far off. But the Enterling Siege now. Woodland Realm that has one of the strongest fortresses in the game. Emperor's Protection, which gives you really good protection against Siege. And then, obviously, the Horn of Tauron, which gives you minus 50% armor, or gives the enemies. But it was not enough. He could not get the Greenwoods out quick enough. That was a really spectacular game. Thank you very much. Really high quality game. A lot of good tactics and maneuvers. And well played to Thranduin. I like the way he split up his army in the beginning. And just annoyingly managed to keep his Galathrium alive. I think the Ent was sort of intercepting the Aotherid charge at the end. I think that's why they just didn't all die immediately, which is a bit unfortunate. And, yeah, but no. Well played to everyone. Anyway, if you want to send me a replay, you can DM me on Discord, or just link it in the shameless promotion chat in John Doerr. And speaking of which, you can join that Discord using the link in the description. This has been RuudDevil. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.